Allow me to share something with you from Matthew chapter 5, verse number 43. Even as you begin your week, you have heard that it was said, you shall love your neighbor and hate your enemy. But I say to you, love your enemies, bless those who curse you, do good to those who hate you, and pray for those who spitefully use you and persecute you, that you may be sons of your Father in heaven. For he makes his sun rise on the evil and on the good, and sends rain on the just and the unjust. For if you love those who love you, what reward have you? Do not even the tax collectors do the same? And if you greet your brethren only, what do you do more than others? What do you do more than others? Do not even the tax collectors do so? Therefore you shall be perfect, just as your Father in heaven is perfect. I'm going to share with you 4 things quickly from this particular text, even as you go about your businesses this week. Number 1, Jesus tells them not to only love those who do good to them. He says, love your enemies. It doesn't matter if they hate you. It doesn't matter if they persecute you. It doesn't matter if they don't treat you well. Love them. Number 2, he tells them, do this not because of them. Do this because of who you are. He says, do it because you are a son of God. So when you read the ending, he says, be perfect just as your Father is perfect. He says, let your behavior as a Christian be because you're a son of God, not because of what they did to you. Number 3, he tells them, if you love only those who love you, what reward do you get? In fact, what benefit does it bring to you? He says, even the tax collectors, they do so. In fact, time wouldn't permit me to talk about the tax collectors and why you hear the tax collectors in this particular text a lot. But you have to understand, basically what Jesus is telling them is that even the pagans, even the people that are seen to be people who are morally bankrupt in society, they do that. They love the people who love them. They do good to people who do good to them. So it's nothing Christian. He says what makes us children of God is that we love those who don't even love us. Those that have not treated us well, we forgive them. We cherish them. We appreciate them. It's kind of something that, realistically, it's difficult to do. But Jesus says we do that because we are sons of God. It's not because it's easy. It's not because, they deserve it. It's just because we are children of God. And number 4, he tells us, which I want to really make sure that you get this. He asks them, if you only greet your brethren, what do you do more than others? What do you do more than others? This is something that I want you to understand as a Christian. The Christian life is not just doing good. The Christian life is not just doing, the right things. No, the Christian life is doing better when it comes to love than others. The Christian life is doing better when it comes to doing what is good than others. That is what Christianity is about. Jesus is saying to them that if you do greet only your brethren, what more do you do than others? Everybody greets their brethren. So there's nothing Christian about that. He says Christianity is when you learn to do better than others. When you begin to show love to those that don't deserve, when you begin to pay attention to those that are marginalized, those that are abused, those that people neglect, those that nobody wants to be close to them, those that nobody wants to be their friends. He says that is when you begin to do more. More is what Christianity is about. Doing more is what Christianity is about. So as you go about your business, I pray that God will give you the strength and the wisdom and the power to be able to do more, to do better than your colleagues who don't know God, to do better in love and in excellence than those who do not know God. That is what makes you perfect as your Father in heaven who is perfect. God bless you. Catch you same time tomorrow. Bye-bye.